Hey everybody, it's Cindy over at paper.old.new. Thanks for stopping by and spending some time with me at my channel today. I am really excited. I have finally finished this kit. This is 30 pages of basically fussy cuts, but it's like ephemera elements of all different sorts. So it's not like all flowers or all labels or all, a single theme. Now, I did do it by color, but other than that, there's lots of different things here to cut out to use in different kinds of journals. And it's kind of almost like a starter kit or like an all-in-one ephemera journaling kit. And I'm thinking about putting out another one of these, but I would have to like go through and, start making another one. I do want to do like collect up all my florals and put them together and release a floral kit and do themed kits like that. But I really wanted to get this one out because I feel like it would give you a little bit of everything rather than just flowers or just birds or just butterflies. So that's the idea behind this. Like I said, I did do it in several different colors, so hopefully you'll have plenty of, like, things that you can match with it and that it'll go with. I did word labels. This is kind of a neutral brown coffee dye kind of an idea. As a matter of fact, I used a piece of scanned-in coffee-dyed paper to create the background for these labels. So I have several words. You've got words that we would commonly use maybe in a journal. Journal, notes, memories, dream, believe, imagine, timeless, harmony. These are all words that can apply to just about anything, and they're nice to put in a journal. And I have tried to give you multiple sizes already in the kit, so you don't have to go through and manipulate the pages to shrink or enlarge. This is the large size for the labels. So you've got the, I actually printed mine on my heavy duty paper, so they're ready for me to use. But these are the word labels, and then I made number labels. I will say that you'll note on this sheet that it looks like these number labels clip at the bottom, and they do. I did adjust the size, and you'll see that, I think, on the colored sheets. I think I've adjusted for the size. This one that I printed for myself, I just didn't want to print another one after I adjusted it because I knew I was going to print them in color, so that would give me my idea whether or not the adjustment was correct. So you get a couple of 3-digit labels, and then I just counted 1 through 18. And that's what you've got here. So you've got some single digits, you've got some double digits, and then you've got a few triple digits at the top. Okay, and then what I did was I shrunk them, and you get a small version of the word labels and a small version of the number labels. Now, the way I shrink this, because all I did was shrink this 8.5 by 11 piece of paper, but when you do that and then turn it, it doesn't fit exactly in the 8.5 inches here. So what I did was I used journal and notes and I doubled those. So you get 2 extra rows of labels here and 2 extra rows of labels there. Okay, and that happens with all the label sheets. So this is the small version of the labels. And that's the neutrals. And then this one is yellows, kind of grays with some colors mixed in, and red. Again, I used, for the backgrounds of all my labels, I used scanned in dyed papers that I created. So this is a crumpled dyed paper that I made, which gives it that kind of wrinkly background that you're seeing in there. And the same thing here and here. And then I did use the same thing for the numbers. So you've got the same idea. You've got the yellow. This is kind of the grays with some colors in there. And then the reds. And then over here, you get the smalls. Same concept that we did with the neutrals. Okay, so there are actually 9 sheets of labels in this kit. You get 3 sheets of neutrals, words, numbers, and then a small version of both. And then it happens with every set of colors. So this is purple, blue, and green word labels. And then you have purple, blue, and green number labels. And these do fit, although Borderless printing, they come all the way to the edge. I think if you do it as bordered printing and make it fit to the page, you'll get everything, and it won't come so close. They'll just be slightly smaller because of the border. But other than that, it should all fit. But as you can see, this is on the page. Anyway, that's the number labels, and then of course the small version. Okay, now I did the same sort of idea of colors with the fussy cut pages. The fussy cut pages, there are 9 label pages. There are 21 fussy cut pages. So the fussy cut pages are different elements that you can use in your journal for all different kinds of things, right? Toppers, focal points on clusters, focal points on envelopes, decorating, journaling cards, whatever you need to cut something out and decorate with. This is a kit of all kinds of different things. I mean, you got clocks, you got flowers in a teacup, you got bows, there's a bird there. So all kinds of things. Now, this is the large version. There are 2 blue sheets. Okay. So you've got 2 blue sheets of large ephemera. All right. And as you can see, there's a nice variety of things. This is something I made to be a page in a kit, and I just shrunk it down to make a little card. So that's the blue. And then I did the same thing with the blue that I did with the labels. I shrunk these down, turned the page, stuck it on there, and then filled in the extra space with extra bits. So on this one, you've got an extra butterfly here. I doubled up on the bows, so you've got 2 of the large and 2 of the small. I added an extra nest and an extra teacup. So I just tried to fill in any space that was left when I shrunk the page down and there was a gap on the page so that it was full. And so you get a sheet of small fussy cuts. And again, so here's purple. So we've got, and it's going to be different with every one. This is an old card that I shrunk down. I also changed the coloring on it. And then I shrunk it down and stuck it on here as a journaling card. This is a tag that I made originally for green. Originally it was green. So I changed the color on it and I put it in here. You got some lilacs and a morning glory. So all kinds of stuff. I try to keep the bows going because I know that bows are something that people like to cut out and put on things. But this is the large version again. So also a different sort of number label. But we've got these, and then for the purple, we have a small version. I doubled up on the hot air balloons on this one, the flowers, the bows, and I just kind of generally gave you some extras on here, and this is the small fussy cut page. Okay, and then we have this kind of teal color. I want to say this was one of the first ones I made, so I wasn't filling them in as well, but when you get to the small page, it is filled in really well. So there's a little less on this page, but I feel like the variety is there. We're starting to get mushrooms. Here's some moth instead of a butterfly. Here's a teacup, but no flowers in it. And then some seashells, which I altered the color a little bit to go with the kind of sea green or teal green color. All right. And then that same kit, small. So you've got the mushrooms. I did 2 of those. I got an extra moth on here and an extra teacup, an extra bird. So you've got a small version. All right. And then we've got some neutrals. Okay. So there's some moths and seashells here as well. There's a mushroom on this one. So, and then some kind of neutral flowers. I always think it's good to have a neutral set. I feel like they can be used in conjunction with something of color in the background. Who knows? I mean, there's always ways to combine color with a neutral. So I thought a neutral page would be good. And then the small version. So a couple of extra moths. I redid the mushroom. I felt like since I doubled up on the flowers to begin with, I kind of left that. And you'll notice there aren't any neutral bows. I did not do a neutral bow. I thought about that after I did I went through all the pages and I went, there's no bows on the neutral page. Yeah, well, you know, you win some, you lose some. Okay, here's green. So we have all these kind of green elements. Again, some of them, this was a digital tag page that I made. I took one of the tags out of it and put it here. I haven't released the green ephemera kit. I used it to make the emerald journal. That's one of the choices for the giveaway. Yeah, so that's that. And then this little cutout here. There's another hot air balloon. And then, of course, you get the small version of green. So, yeah, I added a little golden green flower there. I feel, like I said, I feel like these can fit with a lot of stuff. So you get a lot of different items in these. I did another tag, mushrooms, 2 different kinds, 2 different flowers. This is a rosary. And there's the bows. Like I said, I think the neutrals is the only place I missed the bows. But anyway, so there's that. And then here's your red sheet. I doubled up the flowers here. I gave an extra butterfly. There's an extra one of the book Bible with rosary things. And then there's a little version of the tag. So yeah, I mean, like I said, I feel like it's all kinds of different things that you can use here. You got cameras, you got suitcases, perfume bottles. I mean, all sorts. I got 3 flowers in the yellow, and a couple of teacups, some butterflies. Again, this is a tag that I made. This is a little greener. I didn't make it quite so yellow, but I thought it fit okay. And then this is the small sheet for the yellows. So that is my Ephemera Elements kit, guys. I really, really enjoyed making this. And I feel like when I've been making journals, I made this, my inspiration for making this was when I am making journals and I'm watching videos and I'm seeing some people use flowers a lot. Some people use birds a lot. Some people use all kinds of different things. Some people use like these little clocks and teapots. I've seen a lot of people use bows and teacups, and hot air balloons are another one that I've seen. So what I really wanted to do was make a kind of combination kit that gave you lots of choices for different themes to decorate your ephemera with. So that was the inspiration for this kit, was me wanting lots of different ephemera to use, or lots of different elements to use to decorate my ephemera. And I thought, well, what if I made a one-stop kit that had lots of different stuff in it? So that's where the idea for this came from. I'm hoping that you guys have the same thought and that you like this idea. Please do check out my shop. This is in there, and it's called Ephemera Elements. Again, I really hope you guys like it, and I will see you hopefully soon with some spring kits. I'm really working on it, guys. I'm trying. So I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.